What is up, guys? We're back again with some more Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord science. What we're going to be trying to find out today is whether the Imperial Legionaries can take on every single ranged unit in the game, crossbows and archers. And to do that, we're going to pit 500 Imperial Legionaries versus 500 of every single tier 5 ranged unit in the game. And first up, we got 500 Imperial Legionaries against 500 Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen. And you can see already, since the Imperial Legionaries have a one-handed sword and a shield, they can just put their shield up and block every single one of the Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen's crossbow bolts. So none of them got through and killed any of the Imperial Legionaries. To be honest, the Imperial Legionaries are one of the best melee unit infantry classes in the game, and I don't think the Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen are going to win this, if I'm honest. The Imperial Legionaries are just, they're too powerful. If you look at the bar at the top, the red is the Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen and the green is the Imperial Legionaries, and it's quite even still. It's not completely dominated by the Imperial Legionaries, and they're doing really well, the Sergeant Crossbowmen. I'm actually really surprised. I didn't think it'd be this even at this stage. It doesn't look like the Imperial Legionaries are really running away with it. The Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen are starting to run away. You can see a few of them there trying to make a run for it. They're running for their lives. It looks like a lot of them are running away, but there's still a skirmish going on. There's still a few of them battling, seeing who can come out on top. But the Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen, it looks like the ones that have chased some of the running Imperial Legionaries are starting to fire their crossbows at the remaining soldiers. But the majority of the Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen have run away, and the Imperial Legionaries have taken it. Imperial Legionaries are more powerful than Imperial Sergeant Crossbowmen. There we have it. Facts, ladies and gentlemen. Science. Next up, we're testing the Imperial Legionaries against Sturgia, and their tier 5 ranged unit is a Sturgian veteran Bowmen. Are definitely in the top 3 bowmen in the game, but you can see the Imperial Legionaries with their shield wall. None of the ranged attacks can get through, and not one of the Imperial Legionaries died. None of them. And a Sturgian veteran Bowmen only have a one-handed weapon. There's no shield on these guys, so this, I think, to be honest, is going to be quick work for the Imperial Legionaries. You can see the Bowmen are trying to put up a fight, but the first few straddlers are too scared. They're running away. That is a big surround. The Imperial Legionaries have. Any of the Bowmen inside that circle are just going to get absolutely slaughtered. And this is a super quick battle. I can tell you already, the Imperial Legionaries have it in the bag. Easy one for them. The shield wall's too powerful. I'm not sure any ranged units can do it, but we'll see. We got more to test, more science. Let's go to the next round. Here we go, guys. Next round is the Imperial Legionaries, 500 strong against 500 Aserai Master Archers. These guys are tier 5 super strong bowmen, so let's see how they get on against the Imperial Legionaries. I have to say, in Mount and Blade 2, Imperial Legionaries, or in fact any unit with a sword and a shield, are just super OP versus ranged units. As soon as they get that shield wall up, no arrows, no crossbows can get through. It's super hard for any ranged unit to win if it's an even fight and they're matched for the numbers of troops. You can see here the Imperial Legionaries getting the wraparound, forcing the Aserai Master Archers to run and poo their pants and run away. There's just no chance. This is probably the quickest battle we have had. Imperial Legionaries get the win. Let's move on to the next round. This was a quick one. Very quick one. Here we go, guys. Next round is the Vlandian Sharpshooters. This tier 5 unit is super strong and they have extremely long range. You can see how far the Imperial Legionaries are away. The Vlandian Sharpshooters are belting away, bolt after bolt, into that line of shield walls. But again, it's the same story as before. Imperial Legionaries, oh, they did get 1 kill, so they got 1 kill. 500 sharpshooters shooting at a shield wall. They managed to get 1 kill. Not too bad, not too great, but at least they got 1 kill. And these Vlandian sharpshooters have a one-handed sword and a shield. This should be quite an even fight, I think. They're quite tough, these tier 5 units, but as soon as these Imperial Legionaries, you can see here, they're getting a wrap around right around the backside of these Vlandian Sharpshooters. They'll be able to smack them up the bum, get easy kills. But the Vlandian Sharpshooters really aren't standing a chance against the Imperial Legionaries here. Even though the bar up there is quite even, you can see a group of Vlandian Sharpshooters running for their lives, pooping their pants, going home to make a cup of tea, and hopefully their village hasn't been pillaged. There's a couple of them ranged for some reason, think they can shoot still, but this circle of Vlandian Sharpshooters is just getting absolutely mauled. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Science, Imperial Legionaries beat the Vlandian Sharpshooters, I would say pretty easily. For a one-handed sword and a shield unit, they got pretty much handed their butt on a plate. Let's go to the next round. Next up, we have the Battanian Fian champions. Now this unit, a couple of people have mentioned in the comments, try the Battanian Fian champion. These guys will definitely beat the Imperial Legionaries. So I don't know. I don't have much experience using these Battanian Fian champions, but they are tier 6. They're the only tier 6 ranged unit in the game that I've found. I haven't checked the whole encyclopedia, so if I'm wrong, please correct me. But from what I've seen, they're the only tier 6 unit in the game. Let's see how this goes. Ranged wise, same result as before. None of the arrows got through, but let's see how they do in melee combat. Imperial Legionaries are doing quite well, I have to say. The Battanian Fian champions have a two-handed sword, so no shield, but they do have some pretty heavy armor. You can see they got that big helmet, shoulder pads, and all the plate mail. They're not doing too badly, to be honest, even though the Legionaries are getting a bit of a wraparound here and squishing some of the Battanian Fian champions. The Battanian Fian champions, they are just slicing away with that big two-handed sword, and it's looking really close. It looks like we may have had a winner, ladies and gentlemen. I think this ranged unit, the Battanian Fian champions, look like they may have done it. That bar is getting really small on the greens. That Imperial Legionary bar is getting super small, and the Battanian Fian champions, they're just slicing away, man. They are swinging that sword like no one's business. And it looks like some of the Imperial Legionaries are running away. Oh, they're getting shot in the back of their head, and they are making a run for their lives, getting shot down in their tracks. I'm even being shot at. It looks like we have a ranged unit that can beat the Imperial Legionaries. Finally, we have a winner. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. 500 Battanian Fian champions will beat 500 Imperial Legionaries. Science, guys. You heard it here first. Facts. Next up, we have the Khzait Marksman, and they've got a lot to live up to after seeing those Battanian Fian champions make pretty easy work of these Imperial Legionaries. And there's a couple of arrow shots that actually got through, but again, none of them got any kills whatsoever. And these guys only have a one-handed sword, no shield. I don't think I really need to even see the rest of this battle, and I can tell you from doing plenty of Mount and Blade science, these Imperial Legionaries are going to make quick work of these Khzait Bowmen. Any battle where you have a one-handed sword and a shield versus a one-handed weapon, you can pretty much bet on the one-handed sword and a one-handed shield every day of the week. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mount and Blade 2 Science. Feel free to like or comment down below on what you guys want to see next, and we'll make that video the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.